working with hands is a very important part of the creative process, simply because it's all about mind and hand coordination. And a part of that process is also being able to draw well. So to be able to draw well and translate your craft by hand is very critical, because that's how new ideas emerge, and that's how you get confident that what's in your mind can actually be built. And it's not necessary always for a designer to be super proficient at the actual craft, but to be able to eventually empathize with the craft people or with the manufacturing teams that will translate their ideas, to really understand what is it that their process really involves. The other aspect is that what is unique to design is to get the ideas physically executed very quickly, to be able to prototype, to be able to test, and to also be able to make versions of the same concept and refine them. So it's really helpful to catalyze that creative process by being able to do things on your own and simulate your ideas to a high level of fidelity. So it varies, design for professional context really depends on how aware the client is about the role of designing, or rather the design process in their corporate strategy. And also it depends on how the designer responds to those challenges. So it's a two-way process. Designers have to be taught to think about strategic challenges eventually. They will probably not always get that chance immediately. They have to work towards that. And companies are more and more realizing that design can be a very, very important competitive tool to take their businesses forward. Designers have to rise to that challenge eventually. So they have to be trained to evolve themselves, to be constantly learning, to add value at that level. The other level at which the role of design is transforming is as a tool for entrepreneurs to realize their business ideas, whether it's an e-commerce idea, whether it's a new product, whether it's a fashion-led business. Creative entrepreneurs are really the people who are going to change the world going in the future. So again, design is a force for entrepreneurs to realize their dreams. So this was, of course, my first trip to your campus, and the first time I got the chance to see your work, and I'm quite happy to say that I was very pleasantly surprised. I'm very glad that I came, and you're typically focused on the few schools that you hear about, but it's very heartening to see that the teachers at your campus as well as the students are making really superlative efforts to do design at a world-class level. And some of the work that I saw today was very, very inspiring. It's a very good job that your campus is being able to create. So again, I would say that my first trip here was very illuminating for me to see that right in our neighborhood we have a fantastic design school. It's not just about the scale, but it's about the spirit of the students, it's about their enthusiasm, it's about the great faculty that I met here, and I think the facilities are also very, very well put together. I mean, the studios, the quality of space. Design needs a very creative environment to sort of foster that sense of discovery and so on. So I think I saw that here. It's again a very, very highly inspiring and energetic environment that I saw. So I think that's something that the students are clearly benefiting from. I think world over, design is getting less and less disconnected from being something that's an ivory tower profession, which is removed from reality. It's design is all about making a difference to people who are in industry, people who are setting up new businesses. And to be in the heart of South Delhi in an industrial hub is also a great asset for the students. What I saw today was that they're not only being able to develop ideas on their own with their own hands, but also use that vibrant ecosystem around you to manufacture things at small scale, discover new processes, new industrial facilities. And I think eventually it will be a synergy. Even the companies that are in your immediate vicinity will eventually find that these creative and very talented students will add value to their businesses. So I think this is just the start of a very virtuous cycle where design and manufacturing and new businesses will work together and use talent in their immediate vicinity. Well, I would firstly say it's a great discovery. It's a design school nobody is talking about, and it's clearly on the cusp of being able to, generate a lot of interesting and unusual creative talent. What's important for creative talent is that they are not stereotypical. They all come with their own mind, their own ways of solving different problems, and their own aesthetic sensibilities. And again, I could see all that happening here. You don't come with high expectations sometimes, but when you see great work, you have no option but to say that there is immense potential over here. Okay, thank you. Thank you.